Hey guys, this is Sagar Lingesh here. Today I've got the Sonos products. This is the Era 100 and this is the Era 300. We'll talk about the Era 100 for a second. I want to talk about this product particularly. So, flashback story. Basically, I bought these speakers few months back, and I was like, I love music, and I wanted to treat myself buying something interesting. I love hip hop and R&B music, so I wanted something with good bass, which has the ability to deliver. So I had come across Sonos products. So it's a story, short story. I'll break it down. My boss once told me about a store, AVXellence. You go and you should go there and find your choice of product. Maybe you never know, you'll like particular speaker and you will end up buying. So I went there and I met Mahesh. He works at the store and excellent guy. He first introduced me to Sonos, and I had not come up with the mind of buying Sonos particularly because I had something else. But when he told me the Era 100 and Era 300 is available, and because when it launched it was only limited, so he told me that he can arrange it for me, but if you give a try listening, definitely there are few pieces available. So I actually wanted to buy only the Era 100. This one is like a cylindrical shape. So this has two tweeters and a mid woofer, and but so this one is the upgraded version of Sonos One. That model has discontinued back in 2023, and this one finally has the Bluetooth 5.0. Yeah, and also this speaker has a feature mic and USB Type-C. You can stream music through Wi-Fi. I suggest it also has Bluetooth, but I suggest for particularly to experience the good quality of music, I suggest you should connect to the Wi-Fi. This one has ability to pair with the stereo, and later on they plan to put it behind to have the mini cinema effect, and this delivers like that. But if you have the Sonos one, I recommend you not to upgrade because it's not that big of a change. But definitely if someone is buying as a first time, I definitely encourage start with this particular model. So where I've placed this is behind dining area. Planned to put here because the reason was while my wife and mother are cooking and they want to listen music, or if I want to listen music, if I'm making a coffee or I'm quickly making something as breakfast or something, so I connect with the my smartphone, or if you have an iPhone, you can directly AirPlay. It supports the AirPlay too, so you don't need to have the Sonos app. But for the Android, you need to have the Sonos app, and with the Sonos app, you can stream the music. It supports all the services like Spotify, Apple Music. Yeah, when it comes to Apple Music, I would definitely stick to Apple Music because of the lossless music Apple Music delivers. And this one does not have the Dolby Atmos feature, but the Era 300 has the Dolby Atmos feature. We'll talk about this later. Okay, let me just keep this at a side. Yeah. So this one has the stereo effect if you connect with the second one, as I told. And this one is around, if I remember, this one is around 23,000. 23,000 I bought this for. And later on, I felt like I started, growing with the Sonos ecosystem. I started feeling it's very seamless, it's very easy. I didn't want it something, just, having multiple different speakers and then you're fiddling around with 10 different applications. So what I did is I thought slowly I'll save some money and, upgrade to the Sonos. And then later on, what I did was this is a big boy, okay, so we really need to talk about this very separately. This is Sonos Era 300. This has 4 tweeters, one firing from the front side, one firing from the upside, and the other two firing from the left and right. And there is a big bass inside in the center. In this, you have a unique feature called Dolby Atmos and spatial audio. What the feature is, spatial audio, is that it's very difficult to explain. You have to experience it. You won't understand what it is unless you experience this. So what this unique experience you need to feel is that if you have an Apple Music, currently Spotify does not have the spatial audio feature. In India, the spatial audio is only being supported streaming services like Apple Music and Hungama Music. I don't use Hungama Music, but I use the Apple Music frequently because of the lossless audio and the higher audio formats you get. In this, at times when you get into spatial audio, there are some artists, if you listen, like Ed Sheeran and maybe The Weeknd and Michael Jackson, bands like Pink Floyd, The Beatles, Rolling Stones. Sometimes if you listen to Pink Floyd, their album Dark Side the Moon, and you feel as if Roger Waters is singing in front of you, or the band members are playing guitar, and you can feel as if the sound is coming from everywhere, and same with the Ed Sheeran. It feels like he's playing guitar and the effects are coming from behind and front. It's a unique experience. That's what I can't explain you how wonderful it sounds. So this is a different product. This is slightly on expensive side. This is around 50,000. Definitely Sonos is targeting this for a premium market, but for the price what you're getting, I don't think there's anything better at the moment. Why I like Sonos is also one of the reason is that like, for example, if you see Era 100, it has very minimalistic look. I mean, it does not have anything flashy going on. It is like it will blend with your interior, and like if you keep it anywhere near the bookshelf or bedside or small side table, it does not take the space. It just has one small cable you need to plug here, and and you're ready to go. You just need to have the application, Sonos application, or if you have the iPhone or iPad, you can straight away use the AirPlay too. Same goes with the Era 300. Listen to such a way that every instrument you can hear as if the band or any singer is singing right in front of you, as if you're in a live concert or something. And same with movies. Certain movies it's crazy. If you watch some movies with this one, when you connect two of these and you connect ARC and you connect two subwoofers, it blows my mind the way the house starts shaking. I feel afraid as if my neighbors will start complaining, so I don't play it that loud. Very rarely I play, maybe on a weekend, Saturday, because everybody's busy with something. So this one comes in two colors. This one, I have this right now in white, and I have in the black. So this black I have kept in my study room. I like to listen music whenever I'm around. It's like my meditation mode, when I'm alone at house, or late nights, I want to listen something very minimal, maybe like Sade or artists like The Weeknd, slow old music from House of Balloons. The Era 100 and 300, they come in the finishing in matte. They are not glossy, so these won't scratch easily. But I placed in such a way that I know it, so I myself only can figure around with the volume and all. So it has a sliding volume bar, the plus and minus. You can either go such way, and there are track changing buttons and play and pause. And if you give a command, if you switch on the mic, the tracks would start changing, or if you command by saying pause the music, it does the job. And Recently, Sonos has given a lot of big updates. So they have come up with real lossless audio. They got a big update in January 2025. Recommend anyone who wants to experience on a little different level, something you want to have a different music experience, or you want to have sort of mini cinema in your own house, because after COVID a lot of people have done that. And at this point, even what is happening is people go very less out and they want to have a good audio setup. So what they tend to buy is good sound system. So if you plan to buy a sound system, I highly recommend you definitely check out the Era 300 and Era 100. I have bought a wall mount of Flexcon. They have the official Sonos wall mount as well. But yeah, Mahesh had arranged the wall mount for me, and yeah, he didn't made me come to the store again. He made it delivered to me on my address. Yeah, they're very kind enough to do that. But yeah, the speaker is very sturdy. If you mount it in the wall, you won't feel as if the speakers are vibrating, and you won't feel that. Like, I know that a lot of time people have the worry, if they're wall mounted, what if it starts vibrating in such a way and becomes irritating when you're listening. That does not happen. It's very sturdy. Another thing, I have this subwoofer, sub Gen 3. That sub itself is a one crazy thing. I've got two of those, and those subwoofers change the complete music listening to a different level. I've placed one front side near the TV and the other one just behind the last sofa, as I mentioned, where I've placed the Era 300, and I've set the equalizer to bass 5. So that's the best part. You get to you got the option to change the EQ accordingly to your needs, the treble and bass. So even the height, audio height adjustment. So that listening experience becomes different, in required to person, like how big your living room space is. I've set it in such a way that I've kept my height at around 5, and I've kept the bass around 5 as well, and treble I have done 6, and for the sub I've done 6 again. That EQ, it's crazy. I mean, if you listen to some of the songs like Still DRE or songs like Billie Jean, that bass punches through, it starts shaking the whole house. It's wonderful. I feel as if Michael Jackson is singing in front of me. For a comparison, how big it is, I had this previous Google Home Max. This I purchased back in 2018. I bought this in UK. I bought it from Coventry. They discontinued when the COVID pandemic was going on. So they do not make this anymore. Google has stopped it making this. I don't know why they've stopped it. It was actually good. But if you want differences between the three of the products, like Google Home Max and Era 300, Era 100, I can show you in a short video how it sounds. All I can say is that listen once, and I'm telling you, you'll get blown away the amount of sound it delivers, and especially when it comes to speakers, there's nothing, you need the right sound and the right speaker. That experience has to go enhanced to a different level when you listen to music. And yeah, I mean, I'm very happy with the product, and for the price what you're getting, I don't think anything is better. Once again, I'm saying that. And Sonos constantly gets software update. If any bug issue is there within the app, roll out those updates, so you don't need to worry. And you can keep a track on Reddit. There are a lot of articles, so you can have a you can read if you find something wrong going on. But yeah, you don't need to worry, because these are connected speakers, and the listening experience is next level. So the story behind this is that I went to AVXellence, and I met Mahesh and Akash. They were very kind enough to introduce me to Sonos, and not just introduce me, they made me experience so many products that I've never seen in my life. I was I was blown away. There's so many speakers displayed around everywhere, and you have from very budget all the way till way expensive. You'll go crazy. I mean, I never thought in my life that there are so many varieties of speakers. I was in AVXellence. Mahesh made me gave me the opportunity to witness the home theater, and that's currently way out of my budget. I don't have that kind of money at the moment, but someday, maybe one day, that experience was some crazy. He had put a Top Gun Maverick, and he was very sweet. It was very sweet of him. He made me he switched on the movie and made me sit, and made me experience how Tom Cruise is flying the action scenes, and that was crazy. If anybody wants to experience such things, definitely go to AVXellence. They give you that experience, and they are very kind enough. Any doubt you have or any particular thing you want to experience, they do not hesitate. Their customers, they value their customers, definitely. If you like Sonos, I'll suggest you have a look in the AVXellence. I'll mention in the description as well. I'll mention the AV store address as well. I'm very happy. When it comes to my purchase, I can't complain about anything. I'm completely satisfied as a customer. That's it. I had a wonderful shooting this video. Hopefully I can shoot something more in future. If you want me to put in the description certain albums which is the best to listen in Dolby Atmos, I'll mention in description. And thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Goodbye.